Alright, so hi everyone. We are live. Hello. Okay. So we are playing Contradiction. It's a detective murder mystery. It's a murder mystery basically. And we have to solve the death of Kate. Hey Vaughn, thanks for the like. This comes from the creators of At Dead of Night. It's been interesting so far. We have found a few contradictions, people who basically contradicted themselves, and we sort of knew more about it. Thanks for the like, Delta. And yeah, so what did we know? What do we know now? We know that Kate and Emma got into a fight. We know that Kate broke the window of the pub. We know that Kate lost her driver's license. And we found this mask that's like this occult-looking mask in the storage area of the pub. Oh, nice. Yes, Delta. I might not play Phasmo. Oh, no worries, bro. No worries. I can't wait for you to stream. Yeah. Sige, I will. Actually, it's on sale, so I'll probably buy it. But yeah, so we also know the what else do we know? Yeah, I think that's most of it. Oh yeah, there is a guy named Simon that sells scrying mirrors. So with essentially the same design as the scrying mirrors in At Dead of Night. The acting is pretty good in this game. It's not distracting. It's not overacting. It's really good. It's very engaging. And with that, let us continue. We are at 7 p.m. So we've completed 5 p.m., 6 p.m. We're now at 7 p.m. All right. So every hour, like the people move around, things change. So let's see where we are now. This one. Still nothing here. We'll return to the bar. Well, what do we know, first of all? Click to try using this. Okay, might as well. Let's see.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
So we're talking to the Rebecca. Rebecca is the wife of like the head trainer of Atlas. Atlas is like this. They say it's like business training, but this mask here is associated with Atlas. Oh shoot, you're right. You're right. I don't have a scene. Thanks for that, Vaughn. Oh my gosh. Contradiction. There we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, so good thing. Nothing much has happened. There we go. Thanks, Vaughn. Thanks for telling me. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, we have this mask. Oh, we've asked her. She doesn't know who broke the window. Yeah, we already know this. We've already asked. We've already asked this. Thanks, Joe, for liking the stream.
Thank you. Probably be back
I hope
later.
your long weekend has been good so far, Joe. Good. Para rest talaga dapat rest. And happy Valentine's. Leave the pub. Mukhang there's nothing new here. Okay, now we go investigate behind the pub. Let's see if there's anything new here. So we broke this lock. Actually, we found the key to this lock. Nothing new here either, so we go out. Yeah, now we leave the courtyard. Let's go down West Street. See what's new here. Go down behind Brandon House. This has always been closed. Okay, so it's still closed. Nothing new there. So you can actually use items here also. For example, if we want, we can use this. There's no use for the black scrying mirror here. And so on. That's us. We are Detective, what's his name? We can call the chief here. Before going to Abbey Farm, let's see if there's anything new here. There is nothing new here. Are you familiar with the concept of cinemagraphs? It's basically GIFs where there are certain spots that move lang. This reminds me of that. So this is probably most of it is doesn't move except for this part with the grass and everything where the wind hits it. Let's go up the steps. Let's see. This is the greenhouse of Simon, the maker of the scrying mirrors. Let's see if he's here. These are the scrying mirrors. Nothing there. Mohammed, thanks for liking the stream. Welcome, welcome. If and when you stream Amnesia, I will watch and help you out. No, don't help me. Just watch. Because I like going into games not knowing what to do.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Yes, a few more questions. So let's see. I think we have asked everything. Doesn't recognize a mask. Doesn't know anything about this.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
So we're talking to people and telling them, oh, you know what? Never mind. Arif. Hi, Arif. Hello. This game. Oh, Aid. Hey, Aid. This game is Contradiction. You know that game with Jimmy? The game in the hotel? Where the crazy Jimmy... Where crazy Jimmy, is hunting you? It comes from the same makers. So... Very... it's all FMV as well. Very good. And in this case, this is a murder mystery, so we're a detective. It's been super fun so far. I really like it. We have caught people in some lies. And... yeah, we've caught them in some lies and... okay, there's nothing here. And, we clarified some things. Oh, one thing we know, Emma is in an affair with, one of the heads, one of the lead trainer of Atlas, which is Ryan Rand. So apparently Emma is in an affair with Ryan Rand, and Kate was gonna blackmail Ryan because he had an affair. She told Emma about it, and Emma was not supportive, of course. I mean, she was the other woman. Ryan is married to Rebecca, who owns a pub. And yeah, that's the story so far. So we found out that Emma, who is in a relationship with Simon, has an affair. Has an affair with with Ryan. This is new.
What are you? Private eye?
Private eye.
No, I'm a police inspector.
Who are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
That student, then. They did one last year, too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house. Bunch of nut jobs.
Hey, what was the student's name?
Liam... something?
It's a guy.
Or Sod.
Sod.
Atlas's reputation precedes them. I think I might call the station, find out a bit more about this Liam.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Oh, Jenks, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
I love the voice acting, everything's so good.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look. Edenton Village. Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide.
Suicide?
Mohammed Arif sent 25 stars. Interesting game.
Only you've got your work cut out, Jenksy.
Yeah, don't I know it.
Right, well, good luck with that. See you Monday.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you so much, Arif, for the 25 stars. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It is interesting. So, 2 suicides. This is the Liam's death. Okay, so we shall do this methodically. Let's go over to Abbey Farm, ask Simon what he knows about Liam's death. So Simon is friends.
If that's okay.
Oh no, James. The guy's name is James. James is friends with Simon. Okay. Arif, my daughter says thank you. Let's ask him about Liam's death. Ask about this.
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
You mean Liam who killed himself?
Yeah.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science. First time I knew about Liam was when he killed himself.
Right, so you didn't meet him?
No.
Yeah, so...
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Okay. I am playing this game because... Actually, it's my daughter, Zika. Z-E-E-K-A. Okay, not this virus. And the reason why I'm playing this is she's super interested about this game. And she really wants to solve it. So she's watching actually right now, and she like comes in once in a while to give me tips and advice. Okay, now that we know something about Liam, has anything changed with the back of the house? Still nothing. It was a bust. We're now walking, and we are gonna stop right here and think where we'll go. We will go to the center. Okay, so we shall ask Rebecca. So this is the wife of Ryan Rand, is the head trainer of Atlas. The leader of Atlas is Paul Rand, and he is the dad of Ryan.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Okay, Rebecca, what do you know about Liam's death?
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used to play in a band, Black Rock or something? No, Black Stone.
Oh, that's ice cream,
Very
right?
gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
So if you see any contradictions, guys, tell me, because like for example, if this fact doesn't, let's say, agree with this fact, for example, then it's a contradiction and we could ask about it.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
And that like gives us more information. Yeah, nice. Kaya nga eh. She's been insisting me since I stopped playing No Man's Sky kanina. She's been asking me, Dad, are you gonna play the detective game? Play it. Okay. Okay, Eden Lodge. So this is the home of Simon and Emma. We'll talk to Emma first and ask about Liam.
Ask you a couple more things, please. What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
She's the one who has an affair.
Only that I didn't know really well.
That was a bust. How can I talk to...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Look, I'll go out of the house and then I will go back in because I wish to talk to Simon. Simon is the boyfriend of Emma.
There you go. Come on. Cute.
He's wearing an apron now.
Smells nice. What is that?
Chili pork.
I have no idea you were a cook.
Oh, no, I used to.
That's so nice.
Used to be more into it. No, I don't do it so much. Used to grow my own herbs and everything.
Not here.
No. At the farmhouse where I used to live.
Oh, where was that?
That's where James lives. Yeah, we used to share a house together. The farmer used to let us use a corner of his greenhouse to grow stuff.
I didn't know you knew James that well.
Well, didn't really get on.
Where are the greenhouses?
But it's just through the farmyard at the back.
Interesting.
I've been there. Okay.
What do you know about Liam?
Liam?
Local lad. Took his wife.
Oh, that Liam! Yeah, I heard about him.
Local lad.
But you didn't know him.
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad though.
It's Friday now at 7 p.m. So, I think Atlas is supposed to start.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. This is very well executed because you know, there are like other detective games where you can sort of luck into the right answer because, you know, just try everything. This one, you know, there is more thought that goes... Oops, sorry. There is more thought that goes into it. Go left into the woods. Go to the jetty. Let's see, can we use this? Wanted to use it. I was gonna see if there's like something like supernatural that's gonna happen. Oh.
Do you mind not defacing public property, please?
What's it to you?
Well, I'm a policeman.
And that's supposed to make what difference exactly?
It means
Tough guy.
you do exactly what I tell you to do.
Or what? Or you arrest me?
No, I'll give you a fine this time.
So, if I do something that you don't like, I have to give you some money? What happens if you do something that I don't like? You're going to give me some money?
Look, I do not have time to discuss it at the moment. Could you just go?
Pathetic.
What is up, bro? What was he writing? And symbol.
What a prize brat. But why would he carve that into a tree? Either he's a die-hard rock fan, or there's more to that symbol than meets the eye.
It's like the Transformers. Okay, we have a new thing to ask people about. Head right towards Atlas. Let's see if this is open. Enter the building. To the atrium. Let's try the lounge. Oh,
Ryan!
Yes?
Detective Inspector Jenks, I'm conducting an investigation in the area. Wouldn't mind asking you a few questions, is that alright?
Come in, Inspector.
Thank you.
oh, suspicious reaction.
Drink, Inspector.
I'd better not, eh?
So you wanted to speak to me?
I believe that Kate Vine was a student at Atlas.
Kate Vine? Well, yes, she was.
She was.
All of this has been thoroughly investigated, Inspector. It was suicide.
Well, we have reason to believe there may be rather more to it than that.
Really? Well, then, in that case, I'd be prepared to assist in any way possible.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
What? This one. Start with the basics.
I believe the last time you saw Kate Vine was at the pub last Friday, then you came straight back with some of the students, is that right?
Yes, I like to have a glass of port or two after a long day, and benefits of being married to the landlady.
How did she seem that night?
The landlady?
Kate.
Oh, Kate. Well, she was her usual self, drunk.
That was usual.
It was for her, yes. I mean, it didn't impair her ability, though. She was a very bright star, lots of potential, very enthusiastic.
So she seemed to be enjoying the course.
Well, as far as anybody could tell, yes.
When did you first meet her?
When she joined about 3 months ago.
And you hadn't met her before then?
No.
No.
So you didn't suspect there was anything wrong?
Well, do you mean did I expect her to drown herself? Of course I didn't inspect her. It was quite a shock. Nobody expected that.
Kate was drunk. First met Kate 3 months ago at Atlas. Did Kate enjoy the chorus? Appeared happy and emotional.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
You don't know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No, I've never seen it before, sorry.
This is so random though. Let's see. May 1994, England. Miss Kate Vine. Abbey Road, Windle, Edenton. Okay. What do you know about the bicycle?
Does Simon Thompson ride a bike, do you know?
I think so, yes. I think he drives as well, but I might be mistaken.
Tried Simon's homebrew.
Have you tried Simon's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew? No, I haven't had the pleasure, sorry.
Didn't know.
Know what this is?
So we found
Yes.
a piece of the broken
It's a
pendant.
freedom necklace. It's a
Piece of
symbol that we
this.
use on the course. It's supposed to represent freedom from the chains of your ancestry.
We saw
Have
this in the
you ever
jetty
bought one of
where
these?
Kate died.
I haven't, but
And
I've seen
Kate
the students wear them.
owns one. Has seen students. That's pretty consistent. How about this?
What do you know about the broken window at the back of the pub?
Oh, Rebecca told me about it. I don't know how it got smashed, though. I told her to tape over it. We can't have anybody cutting themselves. You have to be very health and safety conscious these days.
I will ask this last because that's like weird.
Do you know anything about an argument in the pub last Friday?
What time?
I believe it wasn't long after the pub opened.
No. I usually leave for the manor house about 6. I start preparations around 6:30. I like to get a head start.
Yususali leaves for Atlas at 6 p.m. Ask about this.
Tell me about this.
It's the first one we ever had made. We had it designed by an agency after we'd spent weeks trying to find a name for this place.
It took you weeks.
Don't be like that, Inspector. I thought it was a rather grand name. Actually, if I'm being honest, I plucked it out of thin air one night in the George while I was having a few gin and tonics. Well, actually, somebody left a book and I stole it.
Okay, so George and Dragon is the name of the pub that his wife owns, who he calls the landlady. You don't know what this is?
Have you seen one of these before?
I believe that looks like a scrying mirror to me.
You have seen one before?
Well, I used to have one myself, actually, along with lots of other bits and pieces of that nature. Silly things, you know.
Really?
Yes, when I was in my teenage years, I had quite an obsession with that kind of thing. I was a very somber child, and well, not that you could tell, always playing fantasy games, reading books about that kind of malarkey, you know.
What sort of books did you read?
Well, books on black magic, not the chocolates, witchcraft, satanic rituals, that kind of thing. I grew out of it, of course.
But you're not into that sort of thing now.
Of course I'm not. I don't need to believe in the supernatural, Inspector. The natural world is far more interesting. Don't you think so?
So, ominous.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed... Very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes. Well, I say know him. I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
He's very convincing.
If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
It's a devil's sign, isn't it? Is that what you're getting at, Inspector?
This is not something you use on the
Of course
course.
it's not something we use on the course, Inspector. I don't even know what that could possibly mean, exactly.
Means I love you. Love you. That's what it means. If you're old enough to get that reference, you're old enough to get that reference. Okay, let's ask about this.
Can you tell me about this?
Haven't seen that for a while. I had a friend who used to make them for us for the course. He passed away last year.
What does the symbol mean?
It's borrowed from paganism. It's the symbol of the triple goddess. The mother, maiden, and crone, represented by the waxing and waning of the moon. It's an ancient symbol. It predates Christianity. Some people say that it dates back to Paleolithic times.
And is that relevant to the course?
Well, no. I mean, it's a symbol we dabbled with, but it's not particularly relevant. We don't use it on the course, no.
Didn't see anything that's like out of the ordinary, did you? Okay, he probably knows about this because he used to read about satanic ritual. Nope. You see, it's slightly fades gray. Told Rebecca to tape over it to prevent injury. No. All right,
That's
thank
all
you.
for the moment. Thank you.
Did George tape the window? In Ryan? Let's see, broken pub window. So this is Rebecca's reply. Taped over the broken window. Rebecca is requiring clients. Ryan's reply is he told Rebecca to tape over it. So I think it was Rebecca who taped over the window. Hey, Ken! Thanks for the like, my friend. Doesn't know anything about the broken window. Huh. Oh, the hand symbol carving. I don't think we've asked other people about the hand symbol carving. Oh shoot.
Ken Molina sent 10
Ken!
stars.
Thank you for the 10 stars, Ken. Thank you, Ken. There was tape on the license of Kate. Yes, you're right. And the tape really looks like the tape that they used on the broken window. Yeah, on Facebook aid, yeah. I'm streaming on all three. Um I've noticed that it's a lot easier to it's easier it's easy to get engagement in Facebook. Maybe at least maybe in the Philippines because everyone's there. Ken, thanks for the share. Wow. So guys, Ken is from a startup called Agro Digital, right? Is that right? Agro Digital, and they provide like systems for cooperatives of farmers, so that so that the farmers don't get ripped off, and they know they can sort of like manage their processes more efficiently and effectively. Where are we going? Continue to the path and go down to the. Oh shoot! I went back. So sorry. Back to the junction. Go right to Woods Lane. Go left to Eden Lodge. Switch to here. So you're just you're a hipster.
Just a few more questions,
Hashtag
if you don't mind.
hipster. I switched to Twitch because ayoko ng trendy. That's true. That's true. Well, it's not naman that trendy,
If I.
but it's
did,
nice. I mean,
this.
it's very interesting engagement.
Would
It's
that
like
mean anything to you?
works very differently
Who did you see
both
doing that?
platforms.
Someone in the woods carving it into a tree.
That was Kyle. It's a guy from the course. He's an idiot.
So
Where
that's
is he?
Kyle.
I can't remember. Somewhere outside the village. The three fingers thing is something the students started doing. It's something from the course. The three freedoms.
The what?
The three freedoms. It's from the course. It's a phrase.
Free to be free.
Free yourself from the things that are holding you back. Right. Things that stop you being successful.
What are they?
There's fear of failure, guilt, and doubting, self-doubt.
You believe that?
Yeah. Guilt ruins lives. It stops you looking forward. It serves no practical purpose. It's basically destructive.
Right. Free to be free. Not the most original slogan, but I wonder how far this freedom goes.
I like Simon. He's given us so much so far. I like the emotion engagement. Yes, though. And there are a lot of like tools that are already built, designed to integrate with Twitch, like words on stream. It's easy to get that.
Ken Molina
Dude,
sent
Ken,
100
thanks for the
stars.
100 stars. Pare. It's a lot, dude. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So, holy crap, that one dude looks like budget Matt Smith. Yes. Free to be free.
Be back later on if that's okay.
Emma. Hey, Emma. Tell me about this hand symbol.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
I like how he acts though.
No.
He's so hammy.
Why?
It's okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Do you know the phrase free to be free?
Yeah. It's an Atlas thing. I first heard it when I went with Simon.
What did they say about it?
They said that you shouldn't feel guilty if you do something wrong. I don't agree with that.
No?
No. No, I think you should feel guilty if you do something wrong.
What did Simon think?
I don't know, but I don't think he agreed with that either.
Oh no, he agrees with it. Careful about that, Simon. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Trying to think if there are contradictions. The list of things that you can match just grows and grows and grows. It's a very nice way of making the game naturally more difficult as you play. Hmm. Ryan lied, Mommy said. Why? He didn't know that it was part of the course. You're right. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so that's my daughter giving me advice. Okay, sure, let's go back to Ryan. I definitely got more than 10,000 steps already. Got my steps in! Red lounge door.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Please come in. Now, you say you don't. Oh, no, let's ask him about this first.
Can you tell me a bit about the phrase free to be free?
Free to be free, my favourite motto.
Oh, you Lothario.
We teach our students that people, they suffer from excessive guilt, don't they? Excessive self-criticism, excessive doubt. Evils of excess, we call them. And we tell our students that if they rid themselves of these evils, then they're free to realise their full potential.
Who came up with all this?
I have a background in psychology.
Honestly?
Yeah, don't look so surprised, Inspector. There's an intellect lurking in here.
When did you come up with the phrase?
When we were based at the village hall. When I say we, I came up with the phrase. Dad's more the money man.
And very successful at it too, I hear.
Oh, he's successful, but he's not a creative man.
Ooh, daddy
Dad
issues.
suffers from a lack of imagination.
But enjoys devil worship. So you say this one. No? You say you invented the phrase, but you don't know how the fingers could be used? Okay, let's do this again, and then this one. Let's see. Okay, this one, I think. You didn't suspect she had any emotional problems, and yet you have a background in psychology? No, I'm just questioning his abilities at that point. No, I don't think so. I don't think they do. Maybe like it's the students? Did it? You invented the phrase and you don't know how the fingers could be used? No.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Good try though. Good try, Zika and Ginger. Thank you for the advice. Good try. Let's see. Let's go here. Go to the pub. Hey, Rebecca. Ding dong.
Couple more questions, if that's okay? If I did this, would that mean anything to you?
Why is it meant to mean something?
No, it's okay. Ever heard the phrase free to be free?
Do you mean the Atlas thing? Yes, I have.
Know what it means?
It means being free of guilt.
What do you think about that?
You mean, do I think it's a bad thing?
Do you? I mean, surely if you have done something wrong.
Oh, but that's the point, Inspector. Most people spend their time feeling guilty over nothing, and that's not a good thing.
Oh. She is super... Huh. She's into that as well. Did she kill Kate? Why? Believes people can get hung up on guilt.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Restaurant. Still no one here. Go down West Street. Go to Abbey Farm.
Simon mentioned another greenhouse on the farm. Must be up the hill over there.
Go further up. Oh, there's a large greenhouse. How could you miss that, detective? Okay, so when you see this symbol, this magnifying glass, he'll do some detective work. He'll find stuff.
I wonder if James knows this is here. Don't know what it is, but be interesting to see what he says about it.
That weed? MM?
A few more questions, please. If I did that, would it mean anything to you?
Yeah. It's a Satanism symbol. Satanists use it.
Have you ever seen anyone using it?
Lots of people. Politicians, presidents, CEOs.
Have you ever seen anyone local using it?
Not that I remember.
Okay, he's into the occult guy.
Ever hear the phrase free to be free? Heard anyone use that?
Nah. What is it, a song?
No, I don't think so. Doesn't matter.
Song.
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Packet contains mint leaves. Won some cookery competitions. Let's see. So you say you have a degree in plant science, but your packet contains mint leaves? No, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't know anything about the argument. Don't recognize the mask. But you don't.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Is it still closed? It's still closed. Ding dong.
Ask you a
Rebecca.
couple more things, please.
Do you know about this packet of dried leaves?
Do you know what these are?
Ah, magic mint. Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
Salvia divinorum.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
You know what? Things would be a lot easier if this town had a Discord group, had a Discord server.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
Was that skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
Oh,
So you've never heard of salvia?
No.
your degree is in plant science. Doesn't know much about plants, but where is that? But your degree is in plant science.
Aha.
Mm-hmm.
So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal. Why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else? Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later. The only drug he grows? I'm not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
That's a good point. Let's see. Looking for any phrases that might be contradicting.
Aha. When you say herbal tea, do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew.
So?
So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else? How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
He didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. You don't know about Third Eye. You know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look. They were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program
Oh, that's
to
a
make them
symbol of the
compliant,
mask.
and selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented, you can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah.
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
Maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Well, that was a lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
How could you not recognize this mask? But know about Third Eye? It's the same symbol, right? Anything else? Met Liam, okay. You know, Simon is on the Atlas course. It's nothing.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
A lot. Thank you, James. Uh-huh. Going to the pub. She'll ask about the bell.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
None at all.
I researched, guys, and apparently Salvia divinorum is a real plant, also known as Sage of the Diviners, Ska Maria Pastora, Seer Sage, Yerba de la Pastora, or simply Salvia. It is a plant species with transient psychoactive properties when its leaves are consumed by chewing, smoking, or as a tea. The leaves contain opioid-like compounds that induce hallucinations. Interesting. Third eye flyer. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye, Rebecca. Bye bye. Let's go into its line. Eden Lodge. The home of Simon and Emma.
Couple more
My
questions.
terrible
if that's
British
okay.
accent. Okay. What do you know about this bag?
Know what these are? No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
Traded these you work. Let's see. How about this one?
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum?
Magic mint, same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Well, once or twice, yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Well, nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
Have you seen this before?
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about third eye?
No, sorry.
Alright, so he says he hasn't seen the leaves before. But you traded with James for this. Let's see. Kyle. I wonder where Kyle is. Last saw Kate at the Atlas meeting last Friday. You haven't seen the leaves before, but you say you traded it for your homebrew, right?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Tell me about this thing.
You know what these are, by any chance?
Thank you, by the way, Budget Matt Smith.
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
I did. She told me it's this.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
Well, technically, it's not illegal.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens, that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Why can't I click on any of these?
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Okay. Go
Be
visit
back later
Emma.
on, if that's okay.
Emma, you again. Why can't I click on the things? So I wanted to ask, because thinking she has been to a similar course before, so I want to ask, is it this course? I don't
Thank
know.
you.
Bye, guys.
Probably be back later.
Bye, guys. Anything here? No. Anything here? Kyle. Atlas. Talk to Ryan. Mr. Ryan Rand. Danny Rand. Okay, that's what I was thinking about. Iron Fist.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You know what this is?
Do you know what this is?
Looks like chopped tea bags to me. What is it?
I just thought you might know.
I don't know anything about plants, Inspector. What you should do is ask Rebecca. She knows far more about these things than I do. Messy things, growing things.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant. A legal one. At least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
Doesn't allow alcohol, but you're drinking alcohol. What do you know about this?
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
No, sorry.
You don't recognize any of the symbols. But you know the symbol on the mask represents the triple goddess.
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask, then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
You went to the bar but doesn't allow alcohol in the premises, right? Like Not in this building, I guess. What? Burden cage symbol. Is it? No. This is super shady. Never came into contact with Third Eye. Hmm. Atlas, it has two eyes, right? Like they look like eyes. So I think Atlas is the new Third Eye. Not that either. Knows about the window, but not how it got broken. Maybe Liam was the one who created the poster. Maybe, I was thinking that. Has seen students wearing the necklace. Burden cage. The symbol used in the course. I don't think there are any bird symbols there. I think there's something else that we can catch him on because our detective said it's too short. Never bought a freedom necklace. Symbol used in the horse, but you never bought one. Seen students wearing the necklace. So you never came into contact with Third Eye, but you met Liam in the pub. Nah, not it either. You said Liam is happy, but and Kate looked happy. Doesn't know about the argument, but know about the window. Hmm. Hmm.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Oh,
We're just starting a session, do you mind?
I'm terribly sorry. I'll leave you in peace.
Kyle. What you doing there, Kyle? Who was the guy? Who was the guy in the clearing kanina who told us about the suicide? Who was he? Diba? Hmm. Where am I supposed to go, guys? So Simon said he knows James made the flyer. Where James grows cannabis. What we'll do, we shall call the chief.
Tell me what you know, Jenks.
I'm a bit lost for ideas at the moment, to be honest, sir.
Anything else happened?
Not really. Did I mention the student in the woods? A rather obnoxious student carving a devil sign into a tree. Turned out Atlas used the symbol. Simon Thompson explained it. It's to do with a phrase they use on the course, the 3 freedoms. Ryan said he came up with it.
The 3 what?
The 3 freedoms. It's about getting rid of your past, or something.
Sounds as daft as that stuff James Wilson was going on about. Have you found out any more about that?
No, not really.
Well, do a bit of research. Find out what you can about this cult. Who ran it, where they were based. Find out what Ryan Rand knows about it particularly.
Okay, Chief, I'll call later.
Righto.
Righto. Find out what Ryan Rand knows about the cult, particularly.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Atlas student Simon Lucas. Is that our Simon?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Any ideas, guys? What do you think I should do? See if I missed anything. There more to find. Here. Zika says I should click on the tip. Yep. That's hip. Nothing here, bruh. I've asked everything. I think I'm really supposed to ask Ryan Rand about something.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
No interest in drugs. Mask was made by a friend who died last year. Anyone does ride a bike. You didn't suspect she had any emotional problems, but you had a background in psychology, maybe that.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I'm really lost. I'm really lost. Do you have any tips for me? There must be a contradiction somewhere. That's what I'm trying to find.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Met Kate 3 months ago at Atlas. I have to dig more into Third Eye. Those who attempt to expose them will be killed, like Liam Rogers. Did he come into contact? Met Liam in the pub, but you never came in contact. Right? So you heard about Third Eye, but you met Liam in the pub? You heard about Liam's suicide, and you have a background in psychology? You have a background in psychology, but you don't know how the finger symbol could be used? Allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas, but you allow people to be drunk at the meeting? How about time? Okay, let's see. Time. He did say something about Usually leaves for Atlas at 6 and starts preparations for Atlas at 6:30. Okay. Ryan Rand, CEO, Atlas Life Skills Training. He used to read a lot about magic and satanic rituals. You don't know how the fingers... You think the figure is a devil sign? Scrying. But... 6 p.m. and broken window. Knows about the window, but not how it got broken. Really leaves for Atlas. Starts preparations for Atlas at 6:30. Ryan told Rebecca to tape over the window, but you usually leave for Atlas at 6. Ah! When did the argument happen? Okay. I think the finger is a devil sign. Oh man. Interesting idea, Ginger, but it didn't work though. 6 p.m. You know, 6 p.m. Don't know about the argument in the pub. But Kate was drunk at the meeting. Last saw Kate at an Atlas meeting last Friday. Kate. You know about Kate. Where's the contradiction, guys? I can't see it. He used to have a black mirror himself. This one. And yet... Background inside. Okay. Huh. Can I see the flyer? Okay. This is the flyer. Only knows what he heard about Third Eye. Never came into contact with Third Eye. Let's replay his answer.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
No, sorry.
phrase is about getting rid of guilt and self-doubt. Something here, guys. Hmm. What do you think? What do you think? I am really lost. Really lost. Um. Huh. Hey guys. I'll think about it a little bit, but I will be right back. I will just take care of some stuff. Better. Let's see. Georgia. Bold Georgia. See, sorry. Alright. We shall be right back, guys. Give me 1 minute. I'll just get some water. Okay. The big face. Okay, so we are back, guys. Let's see. Ginger said he was the one who invented the phrase. Was the one. Hey, thanks, Aid. He was the one who invented the phrase, but only knows what he heard about Third Eye. That's it, right? Because he invented the phrase for Atlas, but Third Eye is a completely different cult. Thinks the fingers is a devil sign. Doesn't know how the finger symbols could. Okay, he doesn't know how the finger symbols could be used, but he invented the phrase. Ah! It was a village hall. I'm feeling it's something here. No interest in drugs. Student ever brought drugs. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol. Doesn't keep any medicines on site. So let's see. Said Kate enjoyed the horse. Appeared happy. Symbol used on the course. Never bought a freedom necklace. Has seen students wearing the course. Knows about the window. Told Rebecca to tape over. Mask made by a friend who died last year. Symbol on mask represents the triple goddess. Hecate. Symbol not used on the course. Symbol is not used on the horse, but you made it for the horse. Symbol is not used for the horse. Invented the phrase but never came in contact. Never came into contact. Okay. So never came in contact, but he invented the phrase. Hey, Team Arbo. Thank you for liking your own stream. Ryan has a background in psychology. He doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas. That doesn't make sense, guys. Third Eye are grooming and controlling students' minds to make money from wealthy and corrupt businessmen. They pretend to be able to prove it, but in fact they will rob you and use barbaric methods like ECT to wipe your memories and destroy your personality. What is ECT? What is ECT? Let's check out. ECT. ECT. ECT stands for electroconvulsive therapy. Okay, so shock therapy. ECT, electroconvulsive therapy. So ad agency of you. Oh man, I think it's something that we could get here. There's a contradiction, but maybe the contradiction is someone else?
Be back later on, if that's okay.
I'ma be back to you. Let's see. Okay, things we know about Third Eye. Oh, you know what? This one. Let's use it. Knows James made the flyer. Saw the flyer while at college. Thinks James Wilson is a fantasist. Ryan said only knows what he heard about Third Eye. Okay, then Ryan said has no interest in drugs. Okay, no students ever bought drugs. Sold salvia to Liam. Okay, Liam. So Liam said Heard about Liam's suicide, met Liam in the pub. Liam seemed happy, which makes sense because they said Liam used to play in a band called Blackstone in the pub. Hand symbol carving. Simon said finger symbol refer to the 3 freedoms. So he knows, right? I think it's here. Doesn't know how the fingers could be used. But Simon says it refers to the 3 freedoms that comes from Atlas. How could Ryan not know? But you have to look for contradictions. Hey Raiders, we have Raiders. Hey guys, welcome. We are playing a game called Contradiction. And this is FMV. This is a game of full motion videos, as you can
Couple
see.
more questions, if that's okay?
So we are trying to catch people at their lies. Huh. Let's see. What do you think, guys? What do you think? I'm a bit lost, to be honest. Thank you. I am a bit lost. Let's see. So what do you think? Let's see. Let's do one more
Okay,
tip.
that's it for now. Thank you.
entered. He let me into the room and then, I have questions. That's it for now. There must be a contradiction somewhere. Yeah. Let's see. Let's try to zoom out a little bit. Kate enjoyed the course and appeared happy. Yeah, I'm reading it now, babe. Welcome. Do we have Raiders? Hey Raiders, welcome to the stream. Awesome, thank you for being here. Mason Village Hall never came across someone. Try that. Village Hall seems like the course before where they are now, since there was a previous course. Maybe. Good idea, Ginge.
A few more questions,
I have a
please.
question for you again. You said you never came into contact with the third eye, but you also said that you were in the village hall. Oh, Ginger, you're so good.
According to the flyer, this Third Eye group was based at the village hall, is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase free to be free while
Ginger,
you were based at
you're
the
so
village
good.
hall.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
It's a very good
I'm afraid
observation,
I
Ginger.
haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
I knew it.
Go on.
You see, Third Eye is, or was, Atlas under a different name. Sorry.
Atlas is Third Eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye.
With Dad, yes.
So you must have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector, but don't get your hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it. No choice. It was an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. Thought that was an end to it. But then James, his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone. So we had to close down, buy a new place, rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here.
As Atlas?
As Atlas.
And it worked?
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas?
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing.
Rebranding, yeah.
That exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions. Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes. Excuse me, Inspector. Hello. I can't come back now. Well, you have my car at the moment. All right.
We have my car.
All right. See you later. That was Dad. I have to go back. You can come and meet him if you like.
Well, I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
Yay! Good job, Ginge. That was a good catch. Galing.
To be perfectly honest, Dad's a great businessman, but he lacks imagination.
You already said that.
He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan! In here. Just coming. He's through here.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a big mad. You do know.
Father.
You must forgive my son, Inspector. He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
But I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question, like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
I'll go back to the centre. I have one or two things to prepare. Call me if you need me, Dad.
I don't need you.
You may begin,
worthless
Mr. Holmes,
suck.
although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No,
need...
that's as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, far away.
Okay, thank you.
The acting here is so
Wow,
good, no?
Paul certainly doesn't take any prisoners. It's obvious who's pulling the strings in this family. And I wonder what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already.
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you all about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
Well, these things happen.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third Eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And Third Eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years?
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
Chippies? Third Eye was Paul's idea.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
Sounds like it might be a drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector. I have no enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly. We don't allow drugs or alcohol in our course. We like to tell students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
Know what this is, by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior. Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Wyatt. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs. All that kind of nonsense.
Guilt
Rebecca versus
cripples
Paul
people.
power play.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril. I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Would you mind closing the door?
So,
are you here?
You believe that guilt has no place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion. If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really.
Cute, really.
Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
It's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of opinion. However, you still respect it.
Respect it? I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
And then smiles. Okay. Now I have a hiccup, okay.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
His whole name, Liam Suicido.
As far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yes.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that night?
No. Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was drunk?
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression, is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
Very, very compelling. But everything that this guy's saying.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
No, you're strange. You're the strange question. Witty retort. Maybe high sila. Yeah, maybe you're right. They're high. From the magic mint, maybe? What do you know about this?
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency.
And when was that?
Last year.
Was that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
Business was taught last year. Nope, I thought there was something there. Simon and Rebecca admit it. Very interesting. What could the motive be behind that?
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
To see Ryan my affair with Emma. So they want to sort of they want to bring down Atlas by making all of this fishy, no? Maybe. What is this?
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognize it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
Monarch.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh,
Like
not
two birds with one stone.
for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
Emma. For
I have no
Emma.
idea.
So the affair was not with Ryan, the affair was with Paul. It was an unwanted gift, diba? Emma said she got it as an unwanted gift and she gave it to Kate. So maybe that's what happened. What do you know about home
Ever tried
brewing?
Simon's homebrew? Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
Why the disdain for Simon? What do you know about a random box of old bottles?
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
Simple. Do you know about this license?
Do you know if Kate had lost this? It's her driving license.
How would I know that?
You didn't see it lying around anywhere?
No.
That's true, he hates Simon. There's this.
How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew her at all. Met her a few times. But the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday. I just popped out of the course and about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
She was drunk. Liam had been drinking all night at the seminar, but you say you don't allow alcohol. See?
Aha. So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well, we did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules. If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any alcohol at Atlas?
No.
Is there a kitchen?
Why, do you want to go down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Whether I find alcohol at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway.
You think that's it? Okay. Didn't say who. Reluctantly abides by. Okay. So you last saw her at the meeting around 7 p.m. Let's see, there are like discrepancies with respect to time. Weren't in the pub last, right? That doesn't make sense. The arc. Knows the mirror is used for scrying. Is that? There's a banging. Is that in the game? Do you also hear that? Thinking there's construction outside, but it's already evening. So it's in the game. It's good, right? It sounded like it was from the back. It's so good. How do they do that? Okay. Liam's death. Since Liam dead at last, Liam had been drinking all night.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay, bye. Bye!
I get the feeling I might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
So excited. Can't wait to see a lot of Paul tonight. Anything new? Oh, it's after 8 p.m. So there's new stuff. Okay, let's go around. Nothing new here. Abbey Farm. Go up the steps. To the chorus, yeah. Yeah, because this is because the time has progressed, so I'm checking if there's anything new anywhere.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Thank you. Probably be back later.
I wanted you to say, hey, do you know Third Eye is Atlas? Go behind Brandon House. Okay, we haven't seen yet. Random. DM. I think so. Ran DM. Okay, Ran DM. That must be random. Rand M. M. Okay, we shall teleport to Atlas.
So the kitchen must be down the corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
Yes.
Let yourself go.
Oh, there we go.
Feel your soul lifting. Then wait for the moment to break free. Then break free. Excellent, Hannah.
Well,
Could you come back later, please?
what's going on here?
Please, leave.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by.
Leave.
Okay.
Ganun lang. learn something new. All burning ceremony. I will knock here. I wonder why he's not. We go down the corridor. This. Mugs. I see faces. I see plates and cups. I see kore. I see plates. Straws. Pencils.
Interesting. Well, there's a TV right
Triple
there
X.
with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
Suspicious Triple X DVD. Try a DVD from the pile first. Let's check this. What, the DVD player is built into the TV? That's new.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society.
True though.
I'm going to show you that common morality is nothing more than the cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential by making you feel guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage. Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours. All that you have to do is to stay, embrace it, enjoy it, and learn to love your ambition. Welcome to Atlas.
La-di-da. That is very interesting. Thank you for that. I'ma watch this Triple X movie. Wallet, a girl's wallet, the ribbon, stitch, the leather. The jacket is... Huh. What is that?
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?
This was my question. How about exit? Now, since we're here, how about we try some of these dried leaves? Or this black scrying mirror? Huh. We'll leave the kitchen. We'll leave the kitchen. We'll leave the kitchen. So, yeah, he locked the door. He won't go in anymore. Lock it. Lock tight. Lock tight. Lock tight. Lock tight. Okay. What's that? Was a remote control. The garage. Man's garage, maybe? Okay. Nothing here. There are people there. Other end of the lake, right? Okay, bye. Maybe the car. Oh shoot! Sorry, I'm back to the lake. Go right to the woods. Continue to the path end. Nothing here. Go left towards lane. Go left to Eden Lodge. Let's ask about these new things we found.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Why wasn't Simon there? Is it because...
What do you know
he's a
about
different
doll
batch?
burning?
Or like... Was
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing?
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, you know, help with the trance.
The trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind, you know.
So you hypnotise yourself? How do you do that?
Just stare into a mirror and chant something, you know, just say the same thing over and over again.
No, you mean like
Or you could just
mirror?
close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing, really.
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
Have you seen this before?
No. No, sorry.
This XXX DVD. Do you want to watch it with me?
That's all for the moment, thank you.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think, was something that they did on the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
Have you seen this?
Have you seen this before?
No? I don't think so.
Do you know what auto-hypnosis is?
It's some type of self-hypnosis, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you ever tried it?
No, I haven't. But I think Kate was into it. She learned it from when she went to Atlas.
So that's
what did
why
she
she has
tell
a
you
scrying
about it?
mirror.
Not a lot, really. I think it helped her. I think she used it as a sort of self-meditation.
Buy him dinner first before watching the DVD. No need.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
We're very forward here in Edmonton. That was my terrible British accent. I apologize to British people watching this. In the off
you.
chance that
Probably
someone
be
from
back
the
later.
UK is watching this. Or someone from England is watching this, I apologize. Return to Woods Lane. And we go back to North Road. And then we go into the path. And then we go into the something. Use the remote control up. Bloop bloop. That thing. Yeah. Then we go to North Road. Wait, I thought there's a person. It's a flag. God save the Queen. And we go over to the pub. Maybe this opens. That trash can. Maybe this turns on. Oops, sorry. This turns on a light. Wait, does not. That doesn't make sense. Bye bye. Courtyard. Yeah, let's ask Rebecca about stuff. Rebecca, I'd like to ask you about random stuff.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
So, Rebecca, you know about this weird thing?
What do you know about doll burning at Atlas?
Only that it's part of the course. I'm not entirely sure what they're for, but I made dozens for him.
You made them?
Oh, Ryan can't make anything. He's practically dyspraxic.
What is dyspraxic, guys? I will check. Dyspraxic. Ouch. Dyspraxia is a neurological disorder that impacts an individual's ability to plan and process motor tasks. Individuals with dyspraxia often have language problems and sometimes a degree of difficulty with thought and perception. Dyspraxia is a brain-based motor disorder. It affects fine and gross motor skills. Okay, you learned something new. What do you know about this porno?
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
I think you're right, Ginge. I think it's for the car. You don't recognize? Just ask Ryan. Blue, 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 blah. Auto-hypnosis.
Do you know anything about hypnosis used on the Atlas course?
Are you sure you mean hypnosis or the power of persuasion?
What's the difference?
Not a lot. But if you want someone to do something, it's usually easier to ask nicely.
Oh.
Atlas used persuasion techniques.
Well, don't all businesses use it, Inspector? Ever heard of advertising?
Oh, you soft-minded Inspector. Okay,
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Thank you for the thoughts, Miss Rebecca. Yeah, dyspraxia. Now we have another word we can't use when we joke. Oh, sorry. Let's use this. It's the garage. Ask nicely. Wink wink, triple X DVD.
So, those are Ryan's guitars, kept in a garage. Not really the best place to keep them.
Hey Jill, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So we are playing Contradiction. We are a detective and we're investigating the death of a promising young lady named Kate. That is my terrible British accent. So we're going around, talking to people, having fun. Let's go over to Abbey Farm. Thanks for the like, Jill. Now we are gonna ring the bell. Ring my
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Okay. This one.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning? What sort of doll burning?
It doesn't mean anything to you.
No. Should it?
No,
Is that
that's
what
okay.
Burning Man is, guys? Maybe that's Burning Man. I mean, not related to this, but like, is Burning Man that? Like, it's supposed to represent you burning things you don't like?
Seen this
I mean,
before?
I don't know.
No, what is it?
Do you recognize
The
it?
DVD that says Triple X.
Should I?
These people here are so nice. This one.
Ever heard of auto-hypnosis, James? Self-hypnosis.
Yeah?
And what do you know about it?
It's another name for scrying.
Oh,
Some people call it auto-hypnosis, I call it scrying.
Have fun on your stream as well.
So
Thanks
you're
for
saying
dropping by,
scrying is just self-hypnosis?
Hey guys,
Scrying.
follow Aid
You can
Magnaya
scry on anything, I don't use
on
it.
Twitch also.
I can scry watching the clouds.
So
Maybe
he's
the water
also
on a lake
streams,
in the moonlight.
And when
fellow
you're
Pinoy
watching
streamer,
the
so check him
water,
out, guys.
what happens? You go into a trance?
You lose yourself and you're unconscious. You go deeper and deeper, you swim around. Try not to go too deep. Because if you go too deep, you start drowning. And you get dragged down to the bottom. As long as you stay swimming, come to the surface again. Then you wake up and see the world as it really is. It's like a journey to a place people talk about, but no one's ever seen. You're thinking about Kate, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
She bought a mirror. Sold her one last year.
Was she into using mirrors like that?
No idea.
Sorry.
But she bought one.
Right.
So auto-hypnosis is the same as scrying. Last year? I thought it was last Friday. I know he was selling things last Friday, but what do you know about stuff? Huh. Can't remember the last time you saw Kate, but you sold a scrying mirror to her last year, so you remember. Okay, whatever.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Bye, bro. Bye, Magic Mid buddy. Paul.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
Do you know about this?
What can you tell me about doll burning at Atlas?
Not very much. It's one of Ryan's ideas. My son is under the illusion that he's a genius.
They both look down on Ryan, no? So I think you're right, Ginger. There's a power play between Paul and Rebecca. Okay, yeah, you're right. Doll burning was the idea.
Seen this before?
The writing looks familiar, but no.
Can you tell me more about the auto-hypnosis techniques used on the course?
We don't use hypnosis on the course.
Not at all?
Not anymore.
So, how was it used?
Hypnosis is probably the wrong word, Inspector. It's nothing to do with the trances or things like that. It was meant to force... to help students.
Did you force them?
You can't force anybody into being hypnotized. You have to want to be hypnotized. It's not something out of your control. You can't be hurt or damaged in any way by hypnosis.
So you've never put pressure on students to enter into hypnosis?
It would be impossible to do so.
It's true. All hypnosis is self-hypnosis.
Does Ryan play the guitar?
Ryan? Ryan couldn't get a tune out of a radio. He's tone deaf.
Okay, so he's never tried to go professional.
If he did try, it was never gonna happen.
Maybe it's the guitars of Blackstone, like Ian's band, maybe? Can't play the guitar. So those weren't his guitars, I guess.
That's all for the
Guitars were
moment.
low.
Thank you.
But it did say Dad. Dad, don't move, right? The Dad, do not move.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Can I ask you about the guitar collection?
Does Ryan play the guitar?
He tries. He does keep wasting money on them, though. I think he believes if he buys the right one, he'll suddenly turn into Jimi Hendrix. It's sad, really. I just let him play in his room. As long as he plays in there, I don't mind.
He has been infantilized. Ryan wastes money and play in his.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Nope, nope, nope. Do not press that. Look, guys. So these are links. Look. Look, these are links. Huh. Oh, very well done. Very smooth. We will leave the pub. Go up North Lane. Oh, we went here already. Nothing there. We shall go to Woods Lane. Go to Eden Lodge. We shall talk to Simon.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Can I ask you about this one? Oh, you told me about that one. I'll ask you about this one.
What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
Not a whole lot. I know he brought a guitar to one of the groups once, at the end of one of the stages. That's the only time I've seen him with a guitar.
Okay, that's it for now.
Oh shoot!
Thank
no,
you.
no, wait! I'm gonna talk to Emma. Emma.
Ask about a few more things, please. What do you know about Ryan's guitar collection?
I know he plays because he tried to buy one off me.
Do you play?
I used to. I used to be in a band, but I was a singer as well, so I got away with it.
Singer as well?
Yeah, I used to sing in a band every night. But sometimes it was in a pub, but usually at Rebecca's.
What was that called?
It was called Blackstone. And this guy from a record company once came to see us, and he said the band was rubbish, but that I was good. So after that, I don't think they liked me much, and then we broke up after college.
Can't hide talent.
You said you didn't know Liam very well, but that you used to sing in a pub called Blackstone.
Aha. That band you sang in, Blackstone. Who else was in the band?
Just a few people from college.
Including Liam?
Yeah.
Why did you say you didn't know him?
No, it's not that. I just thought you meant that I didn't know about his suicide.
Did you?
No, I was away on holiday.
When he died?
Yeah, I only knew him through the band.
She definitely knows more than she's saying. She was in a band with Liam, but didn't know about his problem? I'm not sure I believe you, Emma.
Oh, you, Emma. She was at college last year. But you were on holiday? That doesn't make sense. Only knew Liam through the band Blackstone. Used to sing in a pub called Band often. Band often. Kate was argumentative. Hindi niya kilala si Liam. Said, found her out. She's saying she doesn't really know. Heard the phrase. Only knew Liam through the band Blackstone. Holiday. I have a feeling this. You know, necklace was an unwanted gift. So it's an unwanted gift for... Yes, because Paul bought one. Paul said he bought one. Yes. Read the phrase when she attended Atlas.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay, let's see. Continue ahead to the woods. And go left into the woods.
Whoa! Whoa! My DVD!
The DVD! That's all they took. It must have been deliberate. Someone clearly wanted that back. Nice and helpful of them to leave a piece of evidence behind, though.
Monarch. That was the mugging. Does that mean they're done? Because they already sent someone to mug me. So they knew I had it because I showed it to someone. Either Rebecca or Simon or did watch it already. I think we should just walk because there are things that happen along the way. Go ahead into the woods. Go ahead to the lake. Go ahead into the entrance. Go right into Woods Lane. To Simon and Emma. Ask them about this bag.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
What do you know about this bag?
Seen this? You know the shop?
Yeah, I know the shop. I hired something from them last year, I think.
It's for a party, I assume.
Yeah, something like that.
Why are your eyes shifty, huh? costume hire shop. So I assume they mean costume rental shop. Rented a costume from the shop lot. Hired a costume from the shop. Thieves' guilt.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Emma, what do you know about this bag they used in mugging me?
Do you know the shop? Have you used it?
No, but I know where it is.
Thanks, May, for the like. We are playing Contradiction, and we are trying to figure out who killed Kate Vine. We're catching people when they lie. Knows where the shop is, has never hired from the shop. What did...
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Can you tell me where the shop is? Can I go there? North Road. Another mugging! No. Village center. To go over to the... I'm sorry. I am imbibing their accent, guys. Sorry about that. Return to the bar. Press the bell.
A few more questions, please.
Press the bell. You know about this.
Have you seen this before anywhere?
Well, I know the shop, a costume shop just outside the village.
Ever used it?
Not personally, but I think Ryan might have.
Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Have you seen this before?
No, I don't think so.
You don't recognise the shop?
No.
Is there someone else who works at Atlas? Someone who may have been there tonight?
No. There's a cleaner. Comes at strange times, but then he's a strange boy. Work experience.
As a cleaner?
Well, we did try him in accounts, but didn't work out.
Ooh! His name. He said Ryan. No, yeah, he did. He did say that. Doesn't know where the bag is from. You're right. You're right. He did say something about the mask. Ask the mask. Thinks mask is from Monarch. But he says he doesn't know where the bag is from.
Ah.
Good catch, Ginge.
Do you visit Monarch Costumes a lot?
No, I used to go in there occasionally. Why?
But you do know the shop.
Yes, of course I do.
You see, Paul, I thought you said you didn't know where this bag was from.
Well, maybe I do.
This was used to put over my head, Paul, by a mugger. Would you like to tell me something?
Are you suggesting that I had something to do with your mugging?
Did you?
You really ask the most ridiculous questions. Of course I didn't.
So why did you lie about the shop?
Well, I didn't have anything to do with your mugging, Inspector, but I might know somebody who did.
Go on.
Did Ryan mention Jason to you, the cleaner? Unfortunately, Ryan at some point told Jason that the DVD mustn't be removed from the site. So, when he saw you take it, he simply thought that he was doing us a favour by getting it back. He isn't exactly what you'd call one of Darwin's best examples.
So what's on the DVD that's so special?
All right, it was something I did myself, a little stunt I pulled to amuse the students.
What kind of stunt?
I pretended to steal from the students. I emphasize the word pretended. The students knew all about it afterwards. Everything was above board.
Steal from students? Why?
We were doing a piece about pushing the limit, so I decided I would show them how it was done. Oh, don't look so serious, Inspector. I returned everybody's things immediately afterwards. No harm done.
And when was this?
Last year sometime.
At Third Eye or Atlas?
Third Eye, I think.
And this was before or after Liam died?
Well, since you'll probably find out anyway, it happened to be on the night that Liam died, as it happens. Before you ask, no, I didn't steal from him.
Do you think it's a good idea to encourage students to steal, Paul?
I wasn't encouraging students to steal. Policemen are so literal. Life is shades of grey, Inspector. Much as the Force might like it, it doesn't divide neatly into blacks and whites.
BLM.
Now, if you don't mind, you'd have to excuse me for a moment. You know where the door is.
I do. I do know where the door is. I'm going out of it right now.
I see he was quick enough to claim he didn't steal from Liam. What kind of stunt was that anyway? And Liam dying later the same night? It's just all a bit too suspicious.
Too sus. I wanted to say this, that you probably saw the driver's license, as he steals from the students. Something like that? I don't really know. Chimes.
A few more questions, if you
So
don't mind.
I will want to know about Jason later. This one. Do you know about this?
Seen this anywhere before? Nope.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Well, you're useless. Outskirts of town. But I asked Rebecca about this as well. Maybe I should go to Rebecca. Ask her about the theft stunt. If she knew anything about it. Yeah, and
A
like
few
see
more
if there's a
questions,
contradiction.
if you don't mind.
You're right, Ginge, and then see if there's a contradiction from like the previous things they said.
Did you know about Paul's money stealing at Atlas?
Are you talking about a particular incident or just in general?
It's something he did on the course. Stunt.
And what did he do exactly?
Oh, well, he pretended to steal from the students.
That doesn't ring a bell. Paul's stunts usually involve throwing fancy dress parties with scantily clad girls or women dressed as nurses. That's his usual fetish.
When was the last party he threw?
Sometime in the summer. I didn't stay long.
Interesting.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
Leave the pub. We'll go to Simon and Emma, and I will ask them about...
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
What do you know about Paul stealing money from students? Part of a stunt or something?
What, did he do that? I've never heard about anything like that. No, it might be part of the risk-taking thing, though.
Explain that.
Well, it's part of the course. You have to do something dangerous or risky, something
Like
you
murder?
wouldn't normally do.
Something dangerous?
Well, not dangerous, just risky. Like saying something you wouldn't normally say to someone, or doing something unusual.
Like stealing from other students?
Well, we didn't do anything like that, but you have to tell everyone at the end of the course anyway. And you're not allowed to do anything that would hurt or offend anyone, or you're not allowed to do anything really bad. It's all pretend, really.
It seems a bit odd for a business course.
It works, though.
Works. You a millionaire? This one.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
What do you know about Paul Rand?
Paul the Slime.
You've obviously met him then.
Yes, I have.
What do you know about him committing a fake theft during one of the courses?
What, about him going through people's bags? Yeah, he tried that thing on me as well, weirdo.
So you were at Third Eye?
Yes. Yes, I went there for a few months after college and I left because I hated it. And I didn't know Atlas was the same thing. And I went with Simon.
Does Simon know that?
No. I didn't want to burst his bubble, so I didn't say anything.
So he doesn't know you went to Third Eye?
No.
Ah! So is that where you met Ryan as well?
Yep.
Right. What didn't you like about the course?
Well, it was stupid. They just made you do things to other people and be abusive just to prove that you could, and I absolutely hated it.
What sort of things?
Oh, just stupid things. Nasty things to prove that you could do it. It was about not feeling guilty. And it was horrible. That's why I left.
And is Simon doing all of this stuff now?
No, I think they had to stop because it was just getting ridiculous. I think somebody got arrested or something.
Very interesting.
Interesting. Did you tell me about Third Eye? Third Eye was abusive.
Aha. So, you witnessed Paul's money-stealing stunt, is that right?
Yes.
But you weren't there when Liam died.
No.
Don't quite understand that, you see, because Paul pulled the stunt on the same night. Liam died later that evening.
I must have got mixed up.
So you don't know anything about Liam's death, even though you were there on that night?
No.
Emma,
Such good actors, I love it.
I think you better explain, don't you?
It was the stupid course, wasn't it?
Go on.
Well, we were all told to do stupid things, and then that thieving thing happened, and so...
Take a breath, Emma.
Liam killed himself because of me.
Oh. And Kate killed
Why?
Liam had a birthmark on the side of his face. And no one would mention anything, even though we all knew it was there. And they all thought it was ugly. So I thought I'd say something, and I even asked Paul if it was okay to say it.
And what did he say?
He said he wouldn't mind. Then Liam killed himself. Liam's dead because of me.
Well, Emma, I'm quite sure you regret what you said, but I really don't think you caused Liam's death. There's always more to these things than meets the eye. It wasn't your fault.
We can't tell Simon, please.
Simon doesn't need to know. Don't worry.
Let me ask him about this new piece of evidence. We're at 9 p.m., guys.
9 o'clock. Poor Emma. I suppose it's possible that what she said led to Liam's death, but I really doubt it. I blame the Rands before I blame her.
Ooh, so guys, we got to 9 p.m. I will take a quick break, and then I will see. I want to play something else, to be honest, at this point. But let me see what will happen. I'll just take a quick break, and I will be right back. Alright, everyone, so what do we know so far? We know that it's very easy to catch Emma lying. For some reason, we always catch her. we have a theory about the relationship. Well, you know what? Theory is wrong, guys. We have a hypothesis about why about like how all of this is happening, because Rebecca seems like a very cutthroaty person as well. So Rebecca and Paul, they both sort of infantilize Ryan, okay? And what that means is that they don't like, treat him as an adult. And that's and they're sort of like a power play. I think that was also Ginger's idea. Power play to control everything. We know that hypnosis is being done. We know that Atlas used to be Third Eye, and we also know that part of that was the students were supposed to do something risky. All right. And we also know that. What else do we know? We also know that Liam, previous death, Liam killed himself. Well, Emma thinks Liam killed himself because she said something about his birthmark. So that's the thing. What else do we know? We have we've finally spoken to Paul Rand. We know that Third Eye was their thing. We know that Third Eye is also Atlas. We went to the ceremony. We saw them burning some dolls, so that's super interesting. And we also, yeah. So that I think that's it, no? With that, I think that's it for now. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll end the stream here. We'll get some sleep. Lately, my sleep patterns have been completely screwed up, so we'll get some sleep. And yeah, for now, thank you everyone for staying here, for watching with us. We really appreciate it. I will send you over to some raiders. Sorry. We will send you over to some other people whose streams we also enjoy. All right. So I shall see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Sunday, so we'll probably play like most of the day as well. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you again, everyone, and be ready to raid, okay? To join another channel. Okay. For Twitch, in 1 second. Wait. For Facebook, in 3 seconds. Shall raid. Alright, thank you so much, everyone. And for the guys on Facebook, bye-bye. Sorry, on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. You're watching this, and I shall see you again tomorrow. We are playing Contradiction, and it's now 9 p.m.